an old saying, you may have heard this before. If you're a leader, if you're leading and no one's following, maybe you're just taking a walk. So what you don't want to be is one of those leaders who looks around and discovers there's nobody back there. I want to talk a little bit about our own preferences and our own style, because we sometimes become slave to our own thoughts and we forget the rest of the world has their preferences too. Let me show you what I mean. Clasp your hands like this right now. Just cross your hands. Now, look down, see if your left thumb is on top or your right thumb. Okay? Raise your hand if you're a right thumb on top person. Raise your hand high. Okay? Now raise your thumb if you, raise your thumb. Raise your hand if you're a left thumb on top. We split about 50-50. It really doesn't have anything to do with hand dominance. Okay, now I want you to switch it. Switch it and put that other thumb on top. Does that feel weird? It's really hard to do. All right, these are preferences. These are preferences that we choose early in life, and they just don't waver too much. But my point is, you're all great leaders, definitely. My point is that our preferences are so strong. We become so wedded to them, it's difficult to change. And the interesting thing is everybody else's preferences are just that strong, and they're just as resistant to change. They don't want to switch it around either. And to be a leader, you've got to recognize that you've got a room full of people with different strengths, weaknesses, preferences that you've got to meld together into that gumbo. Register for the webinar now. It's free, but space is limited.